All right. It's been a while since it was streaming. Let me mute the audio on this real quick. So I've been playing through Rebirth. I think last stream I was playing Ghost of Tsushima. I since beat the shit out of that and moved on, did something else, and you know, I played through Rebirth. Or I mean Remake, Intermission, and now I'm playing Rebirth. But anybody who's played Rebirth on PC knows that it's not the most stable game in the world. So if it crashes, takes out my stream, whatever, you have been warned. Hopefully it doesn't knock out my stream, it just kills the game. But it seems to be like knocking out my graphics driver altogether, and I have to like reboot, or I mean reopen the game. But with that said, I'm already like quite a ways into it. I'm already at like the Junon area, so you're coming into this a bit late, but I'm not exactly the most ardent streamer in the world, to say the least. So with that said, let's get this thing going. Let me turn up my desktop audio a little bit. I think that should be okay. All right. Like, I've already did the parade and stuff. This is like the aftermath from the parade. Anybody that knows me knows that I'm like a ridiculous, insane Final Fantasy VII addict. I have played the original Final Fantasy VII to completion more than any other game in my life. Back when it dropped on the PlayStation, I mean, if you were a teenager in those years, like, it was inescapable on TV to watch TV and not see an ad about Final Fantasy VII. And I remember just staring at those commercials going, oh my god, this is so amazing. And looking back on it now, I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys are like, what? You guys like that? But like, you gotta understand, 3D games were still fairly in their infancy at the time. And no, I don't have a lightning spell equipped. Probably should have. Anyways, so when I finally got it, I was just like, I remember being floored by it. And the story is what really drew me in. I mean, Final Fantasy VII is by far the entire reason I got into RPGs. I had friends that had played like some of the older Final Fantasy games on Super Nintendo, and I remember watching them going, why would anybody play this? It's so boring. Like, you know, at the time, all anybody cared about was like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, so on and so forth, because those games were my generation's version of, you know, CSGO, whatever. It was our way to be competitive, you know, couch co-op. What a concept, right? So that's all I cared about at the time. I was a diehard like Street Fighter fan, and I was actually pretty damn good in my day. I have nothing to do against this thing. Anyways, so fast forward to playing Final Fantasy VII. The story, anybody who's played this game will tell you, the story is what draws you in. And it did. And after that, I went back. I played Final Fantasy 1, 2, later on 5 and 6. After Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 8 dropped, and I think it actually, at the time, it outsold Final Fantasy 7. And Final Fantasy 8, a lot of people didn't like it. I personally loved it. I never, honestly, I'm almost ashamed to admit it, I've only played like maybe 30 minutes of 9. Something about the chibi characters and stuff I couldn't get into. But then I played 10 when it dropped on the PS2 and fell in love with it. Since then, I've kind of fallen out of the Final Fantasy games. I really honestly haven't played a part of the series other than Remake and now Rebirth since Final Fantasy X. So, anyways, to say I am addicted to the Final Fantasy VII universe is an understatement. That fucker's dead. Oh no? Really? Ugh. Where is he? Can I even get up there? Let's see if I can catch him with this fire spell. There we go. Oh, another one of these. I'm gonna have to change up my materia. I didn't know I'd be fighting with like my own infantry. Let's drop. High potion should keep me going for a while. Just keep an eye on my infantry. I'd rather they all lived because they're kind of adorable. Oh, what the fuck? This action system and stuff, like, I am a traditionalist when it comes to RPGs. Getting used to this is... You know, I kind of feel like it takes a lot of inspiration from Crisis Core, like as far as the fighting is concerned, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. Although everybody could do without those reels or whatever, like the fucking slot machine shit that was in that game. Okay, we're gonna hit him with a Braver, and it didn't hit shit. Oh well, he's staggered now. Let's just... One thing I will say that I don't like about this game, and even Remake, is that, like, I can't be in this fight and carry over my... I can't carry over my limits and stuff, or if I have a summon ready up. Like, if you don't use it in that fight, it's kind of like, well, you're kind of blowing it because you're just wasting, you know, your time. If I build up that gauge, it should be ready to go for next fight, in my opinion. Some people might beg to differ. And also, I know a lot of people have hated on this game, but the Remake trilogy altogether, you know, they're like, Final Fantasy VII was perfect. It should never be touched. Honestly, if that's your opinion, like, you know, no sequel or prequel would ever be made. And I liked that they took the remake idea and flipped it on its head. Like in this, it's almost like you're fighting to change the original story, which is cool. It makes it have its own unique identity. That way it's its own thing, its own separate timeline, kind of. And it's kept me on my toes instead of playing, you know, like say Resident Evil 2 remake or 3 remake, where you know where the story is going. You're not going to change anything about that story. It was still great, don't get me wrong, but you're not going to, you know, if you've played the originals, you know where that story goes and ends. This, it's like you're on a new journey in a way that kind of runs parallel to the original Final Fantasy VII, but not quite. So there's the familiarity is still there. It will not let me change my materia? Oh, okay. Materia. Set materia. What do I got? I still don't have an elemental. That sucks so bad. Alright, steel. We'll take steel off of him. And up here. Do I have any developed lightnings? Here, we'll take Barrett's away from him. And then... Shit, I kind of need all of these. I was going to do an efficiency one, but... whatever. I do like in this though that like because the Buster Sword is so iconic that like once you learn like an ability, you can just go back and re-equip the Buster Sword, and it's not like a stupid thing to do because it's still quite strong, especially once you have the other abilities learned. Like nobody wants to see Cloud use a fucking spiked bat throughout the entire game, or one of the various other swords that you can get. Everybody wants to see him use the Buster Sword. Okay, this fucking thing's gonna be hard to catch. Oh, they heal me. Cool. Okay. Hit him with... Let's hit him with a thunder first. I don't want to burn up all my MP. Oh, that didn't do much. Let's do an assess on him. Really? Fire, ice, and wind. I wouldn't have suspected, but okay. Oh, you fucking asshole. Let's... We will do the Firebolt Blade. I should have just hit him with a spell. Jesus. One thing I will say is, like, I am a lot more cognizant of using my abilities in this, like, magic-wise. Because MP is so hard to come by earlier off in the game. Let me... There we go. And this should stagger him. Of course not, he turned around. There we go. Alright, let's heal these jackasses up. I'm gonna burn all my potions on these guys, I swear. And anybody that watches, like, don't be one of those people that's like, you know, if you go here and do this or you use this spell. Like, bro, I'm not an expert, even though I've played Final Fantasy VII. Oh, shit. I know I shouldn't have healed those guys. I really wish they'd get on the ball and release an update for this game, to fix the many issues with it. Like, it is so poorly optimized. I don't exactly have a shit rig. It's not like I'm running a fucking potato here. I have, granted I'm on AM4 platform still, but I have a Ryzen 5 5600X, 32 gigs of 3200 megahertz RAM, a fucking RX 7600 XT, so I have more than enough VRAM to push this shit. And it's just crashes out on a regular basis. It's annoying. I have tried all the fixes online, and I'm even running it on like 1080p right now instead of 1440, just so my GPU isn't like hitting max, and it's just, it crashes. No rhyme or reason why. But yet on my Steam Deck, even though the graphics aren't as nice, it runs flawlessly. This guy is such a fucking weird addition to the universe.
Fancy yours?
Didn't you know? No, you're not a legend. You want to be a legend. Cloud's like, this guy again.
Isn't it exciting? The two of us together again at long last. Picture it. A duel to end all duels.
Are we fighting or what?
I thought he was going to say, are we fighting or fucking?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
That's a little too crass for Final Fantasy.
Set the stage. First, the music.
One thing Final Fantasy VII's never been accused of is taking itself too seriously.
Actors, to your marks.
To your marks.
Unleash your passion. Succumb to your instincts. Let us revel in a turbocharged tryst.
But I don't hear a turbo on that bike. Or see one for that matter. Oh my god, so he's on his bike and I gotta be on foot? Like, what kind of dog shit is that? Oh. Come on. No? Alright, let's see what this guy's all about. I figured fire. Usually humans are. Who left Midgar in order to reunite with his dear friend. Alright. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Electric. I'm gonna have to heal myself up in a little bit. Asshole. Come on. Hit me. Oh. No? What? I was guarding. I still don't have Regan yet. Whatever. Oh, dick bag. Dick move, Banner. There we go. Bingo. Bingo. And I guess so. Bro, that mullet, man. He'd give Billy Ray Cyrus a run for his money. I guess it's not quite a mullet, but close enough. I wonder if I'm going to see Don Corneo in this game. Dude's so sleazy in the remake trilogy. Like, even sleazier than the original. Ugh. Yo, he is throwing a lot more blows. Ah! Oh my god. I've got to get some blows in here or I'm gonna die. Alright. Oh my god. That's embarrassing. Do 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 do. Alright, when can I skip? There we go. Let's just get it on. Let's get it on! What? What? I really need to learn how to, like, train my brain into using the shortcuts for all my abilities and stuff, because it was a nice addition in this game. It keeps combat more fluid. How about get off that bike and see who's who? Let's just... I can't use my summon? That's... bullshit, but whatever. Dickbag. Really? Wow. Cut the whole bike in half? Yo. It'd be better if the freaking tire hit him in the head. How's Zach fair of you? That was weird seeing Zach and then Aerith dying in his arms at the beginning of this. Like, I'm still wondering what the hell's going on there. I mean, I get that we're like changing destiny or something here. So I guess, but even then, it still wouldn't make sense. But
I must say, you have proven yourself as a capable leader of men. Then again, I expected nothing less than the best.
huh?
As a leader of my own band of brothers, I hold you in the highest respect. And so for you, our fearless captain, a gift. I insist.
Speed demon key. Oh, cool.
That's your cue to exit. Yonder elevator will take you down. And to your ship.
You sure?
I'll be right behind you.
Huh. Like right when you can't get
Suit yourself.
like get over the douchebagness of this guy, he's like cool as hell.
I bid you bon voyage, my friend.
Okay. Fair enough. One thing I like about playing Yuffie or whatever in the intermission was just being able to throw her shuriken at those things instead of having to like physically walk up and do that. I do like in the remake trilogy so far that they've added a more action-oriented now that they've added a more action-oriented style, that they gave every single character their own distinctive feel, like the way you play them and such. It's been really cool. Make sure I'm not missing anything here. And let's do this. I gotta be coming close to
You guys had Larboy
meeting Sid or something at this point.
Sir, I have to ask.
Or Kate Sith.
Oh, the jackass with the bike? He's
He's...
a jackass.
That we know, sir. What I wanted to ask is why you keep trying to shake us.
Aw, they fucking love you.
Much of a burden to you. Or are you the assassin everyone's looking for?
It's me.
For what it's worth, I want you to know. I'm sorry.
No need to take the joke that far, Captain. We know the culprit's a young woman, just lightening the mood. But we get it. You clearly have things to do. Things you can't divulge to us. We're sorry that we didn't see it sooner, sir. Sorry, sir.
It's okay. At ease.
Fact is, we would have never won that commendation if you hadn't brought us all together. I might be out of line for saying this since we only just met, but the 7th feels more like a family than ever, and we hope you feel the same.
You're not out of line. It's been an honor, Trooper. But you're right. It's time you guys went your way. And I went mine.
You know, not trying to get overly political or whatever, but it seems like this world now, more than ever, makes sense in this world. You know, some evil fucking corporation controlling the world, trying to squeeze the planet for every single drop of profit it's worth. And I'm pretty sure the powers that be would like this dystopian future where we're ran by a corporation versus the ideals of our founding forefathers. Do, 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 do. I wish they let you keep Barrett in his fucking sailor suit. It's so funny. Wait, is there anything down here I can maybe snag? No, don't see anything. It's not going to let me just swim out in the water. It'll probably give me a warning sign, no? Yeah. Okay. Nothing up there that I can see, and it's not going to let me go that way anyway. Alright, well, it makes me wonder why they program things like that into the game, that you can kind of like go and, I mean, look, there's no purpose to it.
As soon as I get on board,
I'm just relieved the president is okay.
can we please set sail already? Just trust in Shinra and things will be fine.
Just trust in Shinra.
You okay?
Yeah.
Great.
Yay! He's still in the fucking costume. They even gave him a hook for an arm. How are they checking Mr. Robon? Like, what is he saying to them? You're good.
Back door.
Oh man, it's best not to question stupid things about this game.
I swear, if they
Oh, no. I don't want to. I don't want to, but whatever. Okay, fine. Well, I guess they are Shinra troopers. They were probably instructed by Rufus and them to let those idiots or those dudes on. Look at the pencil mustache on this guy.
We are the winners of the president's commendation. As a reward, we got a trip to Costa del Sol. The commander-in-chief said that we could hitch a ride on your ship.
First time hearing of this.
Well, the president's a busy man.
Those guys with you too?
Oh, oh, I thought it was gonna freaking freeze up and crash.
Needed on deck. Fight broken out.
Looks like we're in for another fun crossing.
Yep.
Space in second class. Be sure to mind your P's and Q's, huh? A lot of bigwigs on board. As for you,
Ha!
Aye, sir.
oh, and your dog stays in the hole.
Got it.
Play along.
All clear! Pull her up!
Come on, Yuffie! No, oh, I thought it was Yuffie. It's homegirl Kyrie or whatever her name is.
You can't leave without me! I'm a passenger, goddammit! Who turned that thing around? Worst day ever.
Oh, dude, Andrea's on here. You'll never make me believe that there isn't a funnier moment in video game history than Andrea and freaking Honeybee and like, dude, that shit was funny. Oh, she is too. Okay, maybe Chocobo Sam. Get the trio involved? Who the fuck is she?
Well, that was odd. Years different here, isn't it?
Compared to Midgar, very different indeed.
Though perhaps a little sharp for my
I can still hear the tune from the Honeybee Inn.
Time for a little reconnaissance.
So much for dude being in the hold.
Ever see that fast guy again? No, but there are times when I think I do, and I freeze up till I realize it's someone else. I bet. I'm here if you want to talk. Well, actually, I was kind of hoping we could talk business. What kind of business? You know, business. Boys. Oh, that kind.
Boys, we both love Cloud. I hate that it's kind of making you like pick one in this game.
It's me.
Meeting adjourned for now. So how's it looking up top?
All the robes are in second class. Haven't seen any sign of Shimmer though. We can ditch the uniforms.
Aww. Well, it's been an honor, Captain. Captain.
Hey, about this deal Rufus wanted to make with you. I know it's off, thanks to little Miss Ninja Stud. But personally, I think she did us a favor. Nothing good ever came from making deals with the
Amen, Barrett. Speak truth to power, my dude.
in charge.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Good evening, and welcome aboard the Shinra 8. We're sailing smoothly towards Costa del Sol and expect to arrive right on schedule. Though your time with us may be brief, we wish you all a pleasant voyage. As for this evening's onboard entertainment, we will be holding a Queen's Blood tournament in the
Uh-oh. Time to play some Queen's Blood. Honestly, such a great freaking minigame. Even though I don't quite 100% understand it, I've been able to stumble through. But, you know, I don't think the Fort Condor matches from Intermission get enough credit. Although, once you figure out the kind of cheese everything, it's too easy with the Sorcerer deck, but... Or I meant with the Sorcerer set, but... It was still fun. Kind of gave me some old school, like, StarCraft vibes. Can I go through there? Nope. Alright. Let's save here just in case the game crashes. Actually, with that said, I gotta use the restroom for 1 second. I will be raw.